Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Good afternoon if you are watching this video right now. My name is Fernando Marengo Rodriguez. I study electronic engineering, doctor engineering, and also I started the shamanic path, the self-knowledge path regarding healing and self-healing through nature. And here I'm delivering to you this some new information regarding this challenge. I don't know who is here present. You can write your name there, please. And I want to know first, how are you feeling right now? How is your energy? You can put a number in your energy, right? Put a number in your energy. How is it now and how it was in the last week before we started this challenge. And I wanted to share here with you why I'm proposing this challenge of 21 days of discipline, because when we come to an online event or in-person event, of course, in this current situation, hi Codrina, we are coming to online events, and it is wonderful because you raise your energy and it's wonderful. But once you finish your those kind of events, what happens then? How do you feel after you participate in those events? How do you keep yourself in movement after you finish those events? So that's why I'm proposing this challenge here, and it is not just a simple discipline or just a simple discipline, right? It is way more than that, way more. This discipline is based on the path I've been for over 5 years, and it is regarding the 4 elements. It is in the philosophy of the 4 elements I've been working with from my teacher Suryavan Solar in Condor Blanco, and includes the 4 elements: earth, water, air, and fire. Earth is related with our in our body. It is related with our physical body, with our muscles, our bones, okay? And it is also related in an external way with our prosperity, with the results we get, with the job we have, with the work we have, with the income we make. So that's why making exercise in the morning discipline is so important, because we work our inner structure in order to be prepared to make better projects, to serve better to other people. So that's why I'm proposing this first step, which is physical exercise. And I don't know anyone who is economically successful without a good health. So that's why I propose this first step, which is physical exercise. The second element, which is water, it is our blood and our heart. It is related with our emotions. So if we cultivate good emotions and good relationships with good emotions, we will feel happier, right? So internally it represents our emotions, and externally it represents our relationships, of course with ourselves, but also with other people, with our couple, our family, and our friends. Nowadays many people are in lockdown and they're prohibited from visiting their parents, their friends, and we have to manage to keep in touch with them, with our loved ones, right? In touch with our loved ones, either which is in a video call, whatever. But another thing that continues in this path is the third element, which is air. The air, it is in our body, the air we breathe, okay? And it also represents the movement in our thoughts. So the movement in our thoughts, as we breathe deep, we can think better, right? if you want to take better decisions and to be more confident in your decisions, you have to breathe well. You know, you may know any person who is maybe anxious sometime, and if you feel that person is anxious, what do you say to them? Take a deep breath, right? Take a deep breath. They take a deep breath, and then they can take new decisions. That's why in the third element, writing the goals of the day in your folder, like this one, writing the goals in the day is crucial for determining what you will do in the rest of your day. That is the rational mind. And regarding our creative and intuitive mind, we have to visualize our goals. We have to close our eyes and visualize ourselves performing and achieving those goals. That's why it's very, very important to write down and visualize them. If you write down by pencil, you will remember better than if you write than you type in the cell phone or in the computer. According to studies, it is 25% more efficient to write here in pencil in the folder in comparison to typing in the computer. And also, why do we have to visualize? Because when we visualize our outcome, our desired outcome, it is much easier to achieve that goal, to achieve those goals. And I will, in the following days, I will add another step, which is being grateful. Or you can now do that. Visualize yourself, close your eyes and visualize your goals. And as you see yourself visualizing those goals, be thankful for them. And now you can now open your eyes, and you will feel that achieving those goals will be much easier because you know where you have to finish your activity, which is the outcome you want. If you are grateful for the results you want to achieve and you considered you have achieved that result, it is even more powerful because you connect with that probability with much more strength, according to many studies. Let me tell you a little story about this. There was an American indigenous in a desert in the US, and he called Greg Braden. Maybe some of you know about him. He called Greg Braden and he said, "Oh, hello, Greg. There is a desert here. It's been 8 months since the last rain. So I'm going to perform the dance of the rain in order to make the sky rain. Do you want to come with me?" And he said, "Oh yes, I want to come with you. I want to join you. Let's go together." They went together. They climbed a little hill, and in the superior part of that hill there was a circle of stones in which many people nobody has been there for a time. So the young man took off his shoes. He stood over inside that circle, and then he made this position and he felt grateful for his ancestors. I am grateful for his ancestors. I am grateful for his ancestors. I am grateful for his ancestors. And he made this position, this movement, and then he turned to Greg and said, "Okay, I'm hungry. Let's go to eat something. I'm hungry." "Well, where was the rain? Where is the dance of the rain?" "Oh, that's okay. We can just go home." Well, they went to eat together, and the following day, Greg opened the newspaper and he saw the news. It has rained in the forest, in the desert, after 8 months of drought. So, wow, he said, and he called the young man. "What did you do here?" "Well, the young man said, "I just stood there I closed my eyes. I felt the rain coming over me. I felt the mud in my bare foot, and I smelled the fresh water with my nose. So I felt grateful for that result. And Greg asked the following question: Did you ask? Did you pray for that to happen? Did you ask that for to happen? And he said, No, I didn't ask, because that is the big problem. If we ask for something, we are manifesting lack. Okay? If we visualize our goals and be grateful for that, we can be much more confident, because we connect with that probability with much more success. So that's why visualizing and being grateful is so important. And these days we have to be very grateful for what we have and for what we don't have, because we are not prepared yet for that. Okay, that is the third element, air. And the fourth element is fire. The fire is related with our meditation, with our spirit, and with the work we do for others, with how much we give for others, without waiting a thank you in return, without waiting anything for other people, right? It is our philanthropy, it is our legacy, what we live in this country. The great majority of the people in this world, including me, we are living trash here in this planet. So I am doing my best in order to reduce that that trash I produce. So I'm doing my best. I also not I try to avoid that, but not also that. I am also working with the land, with the earth. I plant my plants there. I put my seeds there. So that's a little legacy I'm leaving here. What are you doing with your legacy? What are you going to leave for future generations here? The planet is already collapsing, so we have to leave something useful, and at least a place where our sons and daughters, our children, can live. Okay, so what are we doing for future generations? And finally, it has to be with our we can put in practice our spirit regardless of the religion, okay, through meditation. Praying, it is said that praying is a way of talking to God, and meditation, many say it is a way of listening to God. So I propose we close this little live with the meditation here. So you can sit comfortable, please. Sit comfortable in a chair, or where you are. It is okay, and you can close your eyes. Take a deep breath. And now, in each exhalation, let go fears, your anxiety, your sadness, or any other emotion that you consider that doesn't belong to you, that you don't want anymore. Once more. Okay. Now you can connect yourself with any glorious moment in your life. Choose one moment in which you felt really happy when you were a child. How did you feel by then? What were you doing at that moment? What made you feel happy? Connect with that moment and feel in your heart the sense of ease gratitude and happiness. Now let's move on to another moment, very happy moment in which you were a teenager. Just one moment in which you felt your adventure, just your favorite adventure when you were a teenager. How does it make you feel? How did you feel at that moment? And carry this sense of adventure into your heart. Now let's move on to your adult age. Just a moment in your adult age in which you felt successful for achieving an outcome, in which you felt glorious and connect with that emotion very closely. Which feature of yours allowed you to achieve this goal? How did you feel that moment? Okay. And now let's move forward in the future. When we see ourselves being in an elder age, which decisions, which wise decisions are we taking with all the happiness of our inner child, with all the experience of the adventure when we were a teenager, and with all the responsibility we carried as an adult? How can we transmit all our learnings, all our lessons to future generations? And visualize your whole life consisting of happy, adventure, responsible moments. And wise moments. Because now, more than ever, we have to make wise decisions for our well-being, our survival, and to thrive as well. Belleza veo adentro de ti, belleza veo a los lados de ti, belleza veo adentro de ti, belleza veo a los lados de ti, belleza veo adelante, atrás de ti, belleza veo arriba, abajo de ti, belleza veo adentro de ti, belleza veo adelante, atrás de ti, belleza veo alrededor de ti, belleza veo adentro de ti, belleza veo alrededor de ti, belleza veo a los lados de ti. Visualize the colors of the rainbow all around you. This is your aura, and you are generating this aura, this energetic field that now you are strengthening, and it is useful for our survival and our protection. Thanks to this energy, we all are alive. Be thankful these moments and for the visualizations we made for our future. And take a deep breath, and little by little you can come back here. Okay. If you are watching this video live or offline, write down one word that best describes your current emotion. Okay. Any new insight you may have, any message you may have felt, or any emotions you are feeling right now. If you feel comfortable, share with me in the comments or write me in private. I'll be happy to help you. Blessings from Florianópolis, Brazil, and take care, you all. Bye for now.